I'm gonna preview the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. Obviously, the Timberwolves beat the Suns in the first round. Nuggets beat the Lakers in the first round. So now they're gonna face off in the semifinals. I'm going to go with the Timberwolves. The only reason I'm going with the Timberwolves is because Anthony Edwards is different. I think they have the best defense in the league. They have the players that can actually, outside the center. I think they have the players that can probably guard their man fully for like a full 48 minutes. Because I think how they're gonna do it is you're gonna put Anthony Edwards or Jamal Murray, and especially Jamal Murray, according to reports, he's had a not an ankle, calf injury. He had a calf injury, I think. Either way, he was hurt. He was hurt. He played against us. He balled out, hit the game winner. Fine, whatever. But I think they put Anthony Edwards on him. He's probably their best perimeter defender outside of Jaden McDaniels. Who's gonna guard them? Jaden McDaniels is probably gonna guard Michael Porter Jr. Let's see if Michael Porter Jr. can hit all those threes against the Lakers. Let's see if he can hit all those threes against the Timberwolves like he did against the Lakers. Because that man averaged 22 points and was averaging 4 threes a game. He did the same thing last year against the Lakers, but that's neither here nor there. Rudy Gobert, I wonder if they're going to start Rudy Gobert on Jokic. Obviously, Jokic just has Rudy Gobert's number in the past. So I want to see what they're going to do. Cat and Aaron Gordon, can Cat really guard Aaron Gordon and stop the dunker side? And because Aaron Gordon is a great slasher. He's going to rebound. He's going to slash to the paint. Can he stop the dunker spot? Can he not let Aaron Gordon get that? Because that's where he gets majority of his points from. So I think they have the players. Just will it happen? Jokic is gonna do him. I believe Jamal Murray playoff Jamal Murray is real. Playoff Jamal Murray is the real deal, bro. He just gamed the Lakers twice. He's the real deal. He played good last year in the playoffs. So he's the real deal. I think he's going to play good. Jokic is going to do him. Michael Porter, I think he's going to play good too. Their bench isn't that good. Like, they're really not getting, like, at least offensive production from Christian Braun. Peyton Watson really isn't this offensive player. I think they're basically running like a 8-man rotation. Reggie Jackson plays too. But I think that's where Minnesota can get the Nuggets at on the bench. Because you do have Naz Reid and Nickeil Alexander-Walker coming off your bench. That's where they're going to be. That's the one advantage they have against them. Because those two play pretty good. They play pretty decent against the Suns. So that's where they'll be able to kill them. If Jokic gets Rudy Gobert in foul trouble, that's going to hurt them, bro. I'm telling you, that is gonna hurt the Timberwolves when it comes to post defense and protecting the rim. Because if he's gonna get in foul trouble, then you're gonna have to put Cat. And we all know Cat fouls a lot. Why does he foul a lot? I have no clue. But he fouls a lot. So, and yeah, I'm not putting Cat on Jokic. I thought about that. I'm not putting Cat on Jokic because, boy, if he get in foul trouble, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So I'm keeping Rudy Gobert on Jokic as long as possible. As long as he don't get in foul trouble, I think they'll be good. Jaden McDaniels, like I said, Jaden McDaniels will be on Michael Porter Jr. I wouldn't be shocked if they actually put him on Jamal Murray. He is their best defender outside of it. He is their best defender. So I wouldn't be shocked if I see those type of lineups, but Anthony Edwards is the guy that's going to guard him. And Anthony Edwards, I don't see the Nuggets who got anybody that can really guard him. I think they're going to put KCP. They're going to probably put KCP. He's basically their best perimeter defender. So I think they'll put KCP on Anthony Edwards, but I don't think KCP can really do anything with Anthony Edwards anyway. And Jamal Murray, he is going to probably guard Mike Conley. He's going to guard Mike Conley. But this is actually a pretty good matchup. Last year, the Nuggets said that the Timberwolves gave them the most problems because obviously they're probably the biggest team in the league with the size, with basically the two 7-footers, the Twin Towers. So this is going to be a really good series. I have Timberwolves in 7. I think they can get a game in Denver. If I had to map out how the series goes, I would probably say Nuggets win game 1. Timberwolves kind of squeak it out in game 2. Go back 1-1 in Minnesota. Timberwolves, that crowd was crazy against the Suns. I think they can win game 3. The Nuggets win game 4. And Timberwolves, they will no. The Nuggets will win game 5. Timberwolves win game 6, and then the Timberwolves will find a way in game 7 to win. Anthony Edwards is him. They're trying to push him to become the face of the league because you see what this man's doing. He averaged 31 points. He's funny, outgoing. People love him. They're trying to push him, and I think a lot of people is really pushing Timberwolves because of Anthony Edwards. They talk about he looked like Michael Jordan. I kind of don't see it, but I kind of don't see it in the face. But people say he looked like Michael Jordan, but they're trying to push and if he finds a way to get himself to the finals this year, he might be snapped as face of the league. But this is gonna be a good series. I'm excited for it because so far this first round it hasn't really moved me. Like some of these series have gone kind of been some bad, but some are good. But the overall playoffs really hasn't moved me. I'll talk about the other series as we keep going. But yeah, this series is gonna be good. I got Timberwolves. Timberwolves at 7. I think Ant-Man's gonna do his thing. I think Cat is gonna play. I think Cat's gonna play good. Rudy Gobert, Jaden McDaniels. Hey, if they can get a Jaden McDaniels game like they did in game 2 when he had 25 points, Timberwolves can win. Because nobody expecting Jaden McDaniels to drop 20 points. I don't think that's on the scouting report. I think he can do it. Because this year he only averaged 10 points in the regular season. But he did give them offensive production in these playoffs to an extent. He dropped 25 when Anthony Edwards had a bad game. I'm not saying he saved him, but if it wasn't for that 25-point game, we don't know what happens. The Suns probably squeak out and get that win. So if they can get a production like that from him, they got a real chance of winning. So Timberwolves in 7. They stopped the Nuggets run at almost being a dynasty because, man, if the Nuggets win another one, there's going to be some conversations. And Jokic already going to win the MVP. Then he wins another ring in the finals MVP. He's won all this in this small stretch. There's going to be some conversations. There's going to be some real conversation. And Jamal Murray, I see people saying Jamal Murray going to be in the Hall of Fame. Probably. But now, though, overall, Timberwolves and Nuggets playoff preview. I got Timberwolves in 7.